Good evening. My name is Allison Sater, and it is my great privilege to serve as a member of the museum's board. The museum is deeply committed to providing our many visitors, which included close to 60,000 students in 2023, with a hands-on learning experience that brings the history of the Holocaust to life, influencing their attitudes towards diversity and tolerance, as well as helping to combat the dangers of anti-Semitism. We are so fortunate tonight to hear from a very special student whose life was forever changed by his experience at the museum.
You stand as tall as you are. Okay. We'll be proud of you. You know, you're a good-looking young man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Dylan Stanley. I go to Barrington Prairie, Middle School Prairie, and I volunteer here. This is Janine. She's a Holocaust survivor. She's a very nice person, and she's willing to answer any of your questions.
There was a traveling exhibit, and we took Dylan to it. He saw the holograms. He got to speak with Sam Harris over on virtual, and he was trying to get involved in community service, so we thought this would be a nice place for him to get involved in community service.
Well, when I first saw him, he walked in, and I didn't quite know where he was going. He did mention he was a volunteer, and I asked him, what do you do here at the museum? And he told me he talks with Janine, who is a survivor.
Janine, let's play rock, paper, scissors again. You beat me!
Well, right now, there is a crowd right in front of them. Oh, they have a wonderful friendship. Two people that you would never think would really be united in any way, but these two are very united. Yeah.
When he started volunteering here, we honestly didn't think it was going to be that long-term of a thing, but you know, sometimes you're just in the right place at the right time and you meet the right people, and you never know what life will bring you.
And I think the other thing is for kids to be open to the fact of how much they can learn from someone that, you know, is a different generation, a different background.
He should really give you credit.
$160 of books. We've run out of books because we've sold so many. So we've just been telling people Janine's story and spreading awareness. Good evening. My name is Dylan Stanley. I started volunteering at the museum a year ago because I love history and I love museums. I was lucky enough to have been paired with Janine, a 98-year-old Holocaust survivor. At the museum, I welcome visitors and introduce them to Janine as she sits at a table signing copies of her book detailing her experiences in the Holocaust. Together, we are setting book sale records in the museum gift shop. But my time with Janine is much more than that. I have learned about Janine and other survivors and their experiences with the horrors of the camps, constant state of fear and uncertainty, and loss of beloved families and friends. I have learned lessons about adversity from Janine and how individuals are capable of coping, surviving, and thriving. Janine and other survivors are now committed to share their stories with young people like me. You can't get that from an exhibit, a book, or even a movie. My time with Janine has been transformative, taking my passion for history and making me an advocate for humanity and the need for social responsibility. I hope that everyone gets to speak to a survivor. My experience shows the real power and energy at the Illinois Holocaust Museum. It connects people not just to history, but to the human experience. Genocides happen every few decades. Education and awareness are great ways to help Gen Z and Gen Alpha grow up to become better leaders and support leaders who put humanity first. These initiatives require support from the community. Please contribute to the museum's efforts tonight. Janine and I will be at the museum next Sunday at 1. See you there.